Hello, thank you for watching. I'm grateful to have you here. Please, before you continue, kindly click the subscribe button. Help to grow this channel. Thank you. Now, today's video, in the spirit of Valentine's Day and all that love and self-care, today's video will be talking about 3 ways I personally, this is my personal opinion, I recommend for anybody out there, no matter how busy you are as a human being, that if you do these 3 things every single day, is a way of intentionally and deliberately giving yourself some form of self-care, I would say, without, and it doesn't cost a dime. It's not about going to the spa or going for facials and all that, which are all great. I do them myself. However, these wouldn't cost or shouldn't cost anything. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Number 1 thing I recommend is this: exercise. Exercise, of course, I don't need to tell anybody, is very important. It helps us physically, emotionally, psychologically, socially, in every single way. Exercise helps us to feel so much better. I recommend at least 30 minutes of intentional, deliberate exercise every single day, or at least Monday to Friday, 5 days a week. Consistently. If 30 minutes is too much, 15 minutes. If 15 minutes is too much, 10 minutes. It's about being deliberate. It's about creating out time for yourself that you have deliberately carved out. It is not about, because some people might have jobs that keep them on their feet the whole day. Maybe run around with a kid, even if you don't have an office job. You might run around with your child the whole day, and yes, that keeps you active. But this is about self-care. Therefore, you need it to be deliberate, because even if you get 10,000 steps walking around in your office, in your workplace, for example, hospitals and all that, that is produced under stress. However, the 10,000 steps or whatever number of steps you got from intentionally, deliberately saying, let me go for exercise now, is not a stressful it's not a stressful activity, if that makes sense, if you understand what I'm trying to say. So it's about being deliberate to give yourself that time for yourself, and it doesn't have to cost anything, because exercise is free. If you can't go to the gym, if gym might cost money, but there's something about going outside to the run. You can jog inside your house, literally on the spot there. Set a 5 minutes timer, jog for 5 minutes, set another one. I do this myself, so I'm speaking from my own personal experience too. So not being a member of the gym does not stop one from getting some workout in. That is number 1 tip. My second tip is meditation. Meditation is something I began to do in recent times, in recent years, maybe in the last 1 year or so, and it's been so refreshing. At first, it's something that some people shy away from. It's like, oh, I can't sit still, my brain will be going too many places at once. But I tell you, there is something about, it's not about sitting and doing like this. There is something about giving yourself at least 5 minutes where your brain just focuses. It brings some set of self-awareness that I don't know how to explain it. I look forward to it every single day, because that is one time that I deliberately carve out, turn it on, 5 minutes mindfulness meditation. Just sit still between me, myself. It's like only me exists in the world in that moment. And sometimes I see myself, I take a nap from there, depending on where I am. There has been times when I finish from the office, and then before I drive home, I'll just, okay, let me do this, because it's already part of me. I'm being deliberate about it. I set it on, it goes on, and then I start coming home, and it feels so refreshing, it feels so energizing, it feels so empowering as well. And I find that it also helps to bring some sort of self-awareness to our emotions. So anytime I see myself, maybe I overreact on something, there is that kind of, oh, you've overreacted, because meditation teaches us how to be aware of our own emotions, because most people just go around reacting to things without even knowing that they're reacting to things. But doing meditation every single day, after a while, you begin to see a difference. You begin to notice the places where you unnecessarily react without even knowing that you've always done that. There is just It does so much that I can't put it all in this video. I'm sure experts in meditation will say so much. Somebody can write a whole book and make a whole video dedicated to the importance of meditation. It is so empowering. It helps with self-growth. It's just, I can go on about it for the whole day. My point is, I will recommend for anybody to carve out at least 5 minutes of their time to meditate. It doesn't matter what it is. And at first it might sound like whoa, but over a period of time, you will see yourself looking forward to it. Now, the third and final tip of self-care I'm going to give for this video is reading. Reading for pleasure. Why I say reading for pleasure is this. As a student, which I once was, there is something about reading a book because I have to submit an essay the next day. That is reading because I have to. But when you're reading for the pleasure of it, you're reading it because you want to. There is something different about that. And I recommend doing at least 5 pages of book every single day. No matter what, every single day, bring out time to read at least 5 pages of the book. And 5 pages of any book takes maybe 10 minutes, depending on the book. Even if you can't do 5 pages, you can do 2 pages. It's all about times that you carve out deliberately for yourself. Because if we are not deliberate about self-care every single day, so that way your self-care is not limited to when you have to go out of the house, when you have to go for a spa day or go for something outside of your house. That way you are already incorporating self-care in your life every single day. And if you're not deliberate about it, it is easy to just get busy. You wake up in the morning, you get into the routine of things. Before you know it, it's bedtime and the next day. And that is how so many people are burnt out, stressed, really just walking on eggshells amongst them, because they are not making deliberate times to really every single day say, okay, this is my time to just breathe. And I'm not saying that doing these 3 things or more is suddenly going to make the person chilled and zen and oh no, but it helps you to realize when you're off. It helps you to realize, okay, all right, I'm feeling a little stressed now, let me go and just meditate. Okay, you don't even have to wait to be stressed to do that. It delays the process. It stops those things in their tracks, and you're able to notice it quickly when you do. So these are my 3 tips, or my 3 recommendations for self-care every single day. Tried to do it every single day and over time, so that way, even on the days when you're feeling crap, you're feeling like, oh, today was just a rubbish day, when you think, you know what, I did my meditation, I read 5 pages or 2 pages of book today, or even 10 pages, wherever, and I also got some exercise, maybe 10 minutes of exercise, whatever the minutes is about the deliberateness. You just be like, you know what, yeah, that was good. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope this video was helpful. And please, I would like people to write your own ideas of self-care in the comment box below, because we all get tips and learn from each other. Self-care, deliberate everyday self-care activities you recommend for people as well. Let's all learn from each other. Thank you for watching, and happy Valentine's Day to everyone. Bye.